You could ask 1,000 different people questions about what type of oil to use for their dirt bike, and you'll get probably 2,000 different answers. In this video, I'm going to show you the oils that I use in my 4-stroke bike and what oil I used to use in my 2-stroke bike. At the end, I'm going to show you what oil that I use now in my 2-stroke and why. So stick around to the end, and if you're new, go ahead and subscribe. Let's get right into it. There's all kinds of different manufacturers of oil, and your service manual is going to tell you one thing. Typically, they're going to push you towards sticking with their brand of oil, and that's kind of like a marketing thing. So you can use your better judgment. Typically, I like to stay with one brand and stick to it. And if you are going to change oil brands and stuff, just don't do it all the time, like every single time, because then you're going to get confused and all that stuff. But it's not a big deal. At the end of the day, oil is to lubricate the internal parts of the engine, and most oil is going to do about basically the same thing. So let's get right to the video. This can be used in the gearbox of 4-stroke and 2-strokes. Now you might be thinking, what the hell? That's diesel oil, man. I'm not putting that stuff in my bike. Let me tell you this. A lot of factory teams use this oil. And the reason is this stuff, Rotella T4, it's 1540 weight. It's JSO certified, which is basically saying it's okay for wet clutches and stuff. Now, a wet clutch is going to be a clutch that is in the engine that actually it's wet. It has oil running through it, unlike in a car where your transmission oil is not getting on your clutch or anything. It's like a dry clutch. So you can use this stuff, and I've used this stuff for years. And the great thing about it is it's fairly inexpensive. Like, this is a lot cheaper than all the other oils and stuff. And it does its job. Now, it doesn't have a picture of a bike on here. It's got a tractor, a truck, and a semi-truck, but they don't market it for motorcycles. That's the reason. This is I got this at the truck stop on my break at work. A lot of people use it. I know Jay Clark from Dirtbike TV, he condones it. A lot of people have been using this stuff for years, even like factory teams and stuff. But yeah, it's good stuff. And if you don't want to use this oil and you want to use actual motorcycle oil, I would recommend a brand that I used to use is a Honda GN4. That's also 1540, and they sell it in different ways, 1030 and stuff. Most motorcycles are going to be 1540. Some of them are different though. And the Honda GN4 is also fairly inexpensive, and I mean, you can get a gallon of it for like probably 35, 40 bucks. This stuff, I got this whole gallon for like 25 bucks. It's awesome. I mean, you break that down, it's for freaking less than, it's like almost $6.50 a quart or something like that. Like, it's cheap, man. You can't beat this stuff for the price, and it does its job. So that's why I use this. Yeah, so check out, if you want to use Honda GM4, you can do that. Now, for 2-stroke oil, that's a whole different thing, because the 2-stroke is going to use pre-mix, most of them. You're mixing the oil with the gas, and because there's no valves or anything, and it doesn't have an oil pump, so you're actually just putting the oil in the fuel, and that's how it's getting lubrication in the piston and bottom end and everything. Now, this is a very popular brand, and it works good. This is what I used to use, Castor 927. Now, this stuff, this Maxima stuff, this is not cheap. I think this little liter cost me like almost 30 bucks, 25, 30 bucks or something. But this stuff, this Castor, this is called bean oil. It's like castor oil. So it's like natural stuff, but it works good. I never fouled a plug with it or anything. Now, the only problem that I had with this, when it gets kind of cold outside, it won't want to mix with the fuel and stuff, so you got to kind of make sure it's mixed up really good. And the other thing, man, this stuff spooges so much. Like, this is made for racing, like on the pipe all the time, like wearing the motor out, basically type of riding. But like if you're not doing that, man, you're gonna get so much spooge. I mean, let's be honest here, when you're warming up your bike, you know, or you're at, you know, there's downtime, so it's like you're not always screaming the thing. Yeah, this stuff, like, it had spooge all over my swing arm, on my silencer coming out of the pipe and everything. I didn't really, it worked good. It never found a plug. Like, it did what it's supposed to, but it's like over lubrication. That's the best way I can put it. But yeah, this is some Castor 927. A lot of people use this. It's not bad, but it just has a lot of spooge. That's the only reason that I switched to a different brand. And before that, I was using this good old Lube. Now this is what I used when I first got my 125. It's this stuff. This is like for 2-stroke oil. I usually don't like to go too cheap, because this stuff was fouling plugs a lot. Granted, I had to fix my jetting, but even once I fixed my jetting, this oil, it's the Lube 2R. It was fouling a lot. It's good for what it is. It's also very inexpensive. I think it's like, I don't even know, but I know it's probably like less than $10 a quart. But yeah, I usually like Yamaha products and stuff. But I still have this full quart. I had like 2 quarts of it. I went through the other one, and then this one's just sitting kind of just in case for backup. But I don't know, probably won't end up using it again. But I do use this for antifreeze. This stuff is awesome. This is the Lube antifreeze. It's the coolant. Works really good. I did my top end, and I top off my coolant with this stuff. I bought it on Walmart.com. You get like 3 of these. I used the first one, but this is pre-diluted, so you don't have to mix it with water or anything like that. You just throw it straight in the radiator and let it rip. Good stuff. Good stuff. And this is made for like aluminum radiators like the bikes have and stuff. So, you know, this is going to work for pretty much any 2-stroke motocross bike. Good stuff. And I put it in the 4-strokes too. So I like this stuff for the coolant. Okay, now I would recommend getting this. This is a little mixer, so you can see your ratios very easily. It's got the gallons and the ratios broken down to the gallons and liters. You got 100 to 1, 50 to 1, 40 to 1, 32 to 1, and 24 to 1. And then it's going to show you exactly how many gallons will mix with the proper ratio that you're wanting to do. Quick and easy. You don't have to use a measuring cup or anything. You just toss it in here, throw it in the gas tank, and you're good to go. This is Maxima Quick 2 Mix. All right, and now this is the oil that I use now. I love this stuff. This is the R50 Klotz R50. I use pretty much almost half of this. This is the oil that I'm going to be using from now on. I will tell you that right now. This smells great. It works great, and my bike is running better than ever. No fouling plugs, no hesitation or anything. It just rips, and it doesn't smoke that much. Of course, when it's warming up, it's going to smoke a little bit, but this stuff works great. Works great, man. I definitely condone this. And I mix this at 32 to 1. I know someone left a comment, hey man, you're running 40 to 1. And he's like, man, that's too little for a 125. So I listened to you guys. I started doing 32 to 1. I got the Klotz. So let me know down in the comments below what kind of oil you're using. Let me know if you've used Klotz before. And also let me know, what do you think smells better? Is it the bean or is it the Klotz? And this stuff's kind of unique too, because it's like red. It's literally red oil. Looks really cool when you're mixing it up and stuff. But yeah, let me know what you guys prefer. I'm not hating on Castor. It's awesome. It smells good too. Yeah, let me know what you think smells better and everything. So I appreciate you guys watching. I'm not going to drag this video out for longer than it has to be. Just wanted to give you my thoughts on oil different oils and fluids in the motorcycles I use, the dirt bikes. So yeah, guys, I appreciate you watching. Drop a like if you want some more of this stuff, and take it easy, guys.